Was a good job. I'm about to send this link out, then we're going to go ahead and get started. Test, test, test. All right, what's going on? What's going on? London session just started. You already know what we're about to do. We're about to go through all these charts and look and see what type of setups we can look at. Last night was pretty slow and rangy, just like all day yesterday. So there wasn't really too much we could do about that. But if y'all watch the Sunday chart analysis on Sunday night going into Monday London session, there was a quick little move. But as far as London session in New York, it was slow and rangy for a majority of the day. We did catch a nice little move, and then last night he ended another nice little dump. But again, as you can see, it's just been a lot of consolidation, so it's not too much we can really do about that. So let's see what happens today. As far as news, let's pull it up actually. So we do have a couple of news events today. All right. So at 9 o'clock we have orange for the USD. At 10 a.m. is when we have red for the US. Excuse me. At 10 a.m. is when we have red for the USD news. At 7:30 we got Australian news when markets reopen later on tonight, and then we also have some New Zealand news at 8 p.m. tonight. So we're going to see a volume kicks in, and we see some more moves and pumps, either to upside or downside, happen today. With those news events popping off, but like always, you already know the drill. Just been patiently waiting, looking for some setups. But yeah, it's just been a lot of bouncing. Those are things huge or too major. We're still looking for buys on the indices. You know, they are, again, they didn't really make a higher high, but we are still bullish for the time being. So we'll see what happens today with the news, as well as what happens during the stream during London session. We're going to be looking for some gold setups too, because again, after it did that move during Tokyo Sunday going to Monday, again, after it hit that level, it's just been consolidating. So again, there wasn't really too much we could do with a lot of these charts, unless it was on the charts Sunday night. Which most people, I don't think, are trade Sundays, including me. So there wasn't really too much we could do about that. So I'm going to set some alerts on gold. So I'm missing more setups. If y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at any charts, drop in the chat. Yeah, but we did just get done with the holiday because we had, the holiday on Thursday, right? But it wasn't too much crazy volume going on Friday. And then, like I always say, Mondays and the slowest days of the week. For that yesterday. But we're going to see what happens today, y'all. Let's see what happens today. We're going to look for a possible GBPJPY setup right here. JPY retracement. We still have bullish momentum as far as I'm concerned right now, but we're going to see how it reacts to these next couple of levels. I would like to see a push back up and break a resistance level above it. But as we see, EJ looks a little bit different from GJ. Failed to make the higher high last week and yesterday. Traced back down as the support level. Hit the support level about an hour ago, bounced off to respecting. Had this buy idea here. See if it can break this resistance level right here. Treat as supported. If it rejects those levels, we might look for sales or consider sales. But right now, we're still looking for buys on most of these things right now. Those just joined the stream. I'm not entered anything yet. These are simply just good ideas. And hit that first link in the description of the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourself. We're going to pull it up in a little bit also. But we're going to wait to see what these charts are looking like for a little bit. Let me actually pull up. See what it's looking like as well. Yeah, we got a lot of consolidation right there as well. Yes, I'm just setting my alerts to make sure I don't miss any setups. Just because I'm not looking at them at the time being. But as you can see, a lot of these charts are just consolidating for the most part. So again, when prices consolidate or bouncing back and forth in place, you can't really make any money or catch any pips. Because again, we make money when price consistently pumps up or down in one direction. So if it's just bouncing back and forth, not too much you can do unless you close and take profits or something like that. So I mainly want to look at the JPY pairs. Still gonna be looking at EN, GN. I'm also looking at a possible GU buy. If price can break back above that level. Yeah, that's just a whole lot of consolidation. Not too much we can do with that. What's going on, Roman? I see you in here. No, I'm not in US30. Like I said, it's just a trade idea. I'm not in US30. We look at AJ. We can look at AJ. I mean, it's literally the same thing like GJ. Only thing that's different is the levels we're talking about. But the same thing for the most part as GJ, EJ. Only that's different is the levels. So I can talk about the levels. So we still have bullish momentum here as well. The way AJ is looking, it looks like it just respected a level. I'm trying to. Let me see if y'all can hear me. The mic did that thing again. I don't know why it did it, but let me see if it's working now. Might do that thing. All right, it's working now. So I'll just go over all that stuff again, just in case you didn't hear anything I just said. So looking at AC, it has to break this resistance level right here at 90, 25, 90, 30. The price can do that. We can see the bullish momentum continue. We are still bullish, but we failed to make a higher high after this was the previous higher high. Price failed to and rejected the same level again. So price can break 90, 25, 90, 30. We can see buys going to 90, 50. If it break 90, 50, we can see 90, 70, 90, 80 get hit. And then what I was saying about AJ is it's the same exact situation that EJ and GJ's in. For the uptrend to continue, it's going to have to break past 98.40 and 98.50 for the uptrend to continue. But that's basically what I said. But yeah, thanks for letting me know my mic was bugging out. But yeah, like we can see on a bunch of charts, they're doing a lot of retracements, a lot of range of consolidation. It's not too much we can really do right now. We're waiting for the price to have some volume kick in. Because again, we're not trying to catch every pip, we're trying to catch higher highs or lower lows. So we see some green on US30. So let's see what this next 15 looks like. I do like how it's doing that right there. So let's see what this next. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. Want to look at any charts? Drop them in the chat. But yeah, we just have a lot of rejections. Like this is the move we caught on Friday. As they told us, as we see price fail to hold the level of support. Tried again, failed to hold the level of support. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't really any setups with yesterday. That's basically the story. Rejections of levels and retracements and consolidation. Yeah. We'll just join the stream. We're not into this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. We have not into this trade. It's just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description on the free signal and free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week. I mean, not last week, last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. So we're looking at SPX US30. We're watching gold, EN, and GU as well. Better write a couple of trade ideas up. I'm not in this yet. I do like how it's holding support. But again, prices just kind of consolidating. For it to really push up and keep going, it's going to have to break past 35,400, 35,410. If we can do so, we can see exactly what we was talking about in the Sunday chart analysis. So if you don't watch the Sunday chart analysis yet, make sure to check that out, because that's not just what I see price doing Monday and Tuesday. That's what I see price doing overall for the entire week. So make sure to check that out. It looks like US30 is trying to do something for us. How this is looking right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna write some trade ideas up. I need to grab my charger. He's rejecting that level. He is rejecting that level. Yeah. Just watch a range of consolidation. EJ slowly trying to push up. EJ, there was a nice entry but it did the move like an hour and a half to be at live. Nothing to really do too much about that. So like always, we're either waiting for price to retrace back down or break the next level. We see GU time rejecting that level, so we're either gonna look for a buy here or we're gonna look for a buy right here. So we're gonna look for a buy, price to retrace back down to right here. Again, I personally don't care which way price does or which way price goes, I should say, whether it goes up or down. I don't care. Only thing I really am concerned about is knowing which way it is trying to go. That way, I know what my game plan needs to be. But for that to happen, we need one, for price to go with the flow that it's in, the trend that it's in, and two, it needs to break support resistance levels, which we haven't seen price do yet. Yeah, so GJ and EJ are kind of starting to push up a little bit. GU still retracing, EN still just ranging, hugging that level. It's already been doing that literally all day yesterday. And my computer just went, damn, all right, we're back in business. US30 just ranging. Like those I was in the live yesterday, we was looking for the sell setup. This is when price rejected this level right here. Right? Then when price broke back below it, that's when the members looking for the setup. You go on my Instagram story at playmaker_way, you're gonna see the screenshot of the position. It was a nice 20 plus pips we caught. Did another nice dump last night while we entered, caught another like 20 pips. But as you can see, it just kept on. It's just been consolidating. It has been nice pumps like this, for example, last week. So again, not too much we can do. The price is just hugging the support resistance level. So we're just waiting for volume to pick up. We'll see a lot of retracements going down right now as well. So again, you just want to be patient and wait. You just want to be patient. Never be taking trades. Never feel like it's taking too long. So I need to just jump into something. Always just wait for confirmations. Especially when you had a good week, a good month. There's no reason at all to throw away your profits. Especially during this time. Like I tell people all the time, I tell members this all. Well, I've been saying this since October before the slowness began. I've been telling y'all, those that have been watching, I literally been saying it since October that things are going to start to slow down. So this is the best time to really lock in and learn trading because again, the markets are, it's still going to be opportunities, but as you see, the markets are a lot slower if you compare it to quarter 3 or even quarter 2. Especially the summer or spring quarter, these are definitely slowed down. So this is the time to really, focus and learn the craft. Because again, if you can trade during these conditions, or if you study during this time, by the time the new year starts, after New Year's, like January, if it's anything like last year, literally after New Year's, like the week after New Year's, it was like business as usual. Again, volume was back in the markets, things were moving like normal. So it was anything like last year, like it is right now, like last year, because exactly like this, how it was this time last year, it was the same thing, right? So we go into, we're not going to do it right now, but if y'all want to, y'all can literally go to last year in the Telegram, and you can see how we basically did the same thing we did last year. So it was kind of opposite, if I'm not mistaken. So I remember at one point the currency pairs were really slow, but there was also a point where the indices were slow. We were only trading currency pairs, but so far this quarter is kind of opposite. We've been trading more indices and gold than currency pairs because again, we look at the currency pairs besides like GJ. Like we look at a lot of the currency pairs, they've been very rangy and consolidated. Like we look at Ian, for example, we went over this yesterday. And we had this clean uptrend. We had this rejection. Price tried to break this level again, this resistance level, rejected again, try to break it, rejected again. We just see a lot of consolidation. Even with the Australian pairs, by Australian pairs, I mean like EAGA. Actually, let's look at them because I haven't looked at them since Sunday. So let's see if they actually got their act together or they still just ranging. They're still kind of just ranging. Yeah, so there's a lot of charts that are just messy right now. US30 still hugging that level. GJ is pushing up. GU's trying to push back up. Yeah, guys, got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at any charts, drop in the chat. But as far as right now, not taking any trades right now, just waiting for my confirmations. This is how we did last week. But first, let's go over yesterday. Yesterday, we took this EN sell. Again, go to my Instagram story. You see the screenshots of those positions. But this is the sell we went over and was looking for on yesterday's live stream. But this is how we did last week. Last week was a little bit of a slow week as well because, again, we had the holidays. So Monday, I just completely missed some setups, so I didn't take any trades Monday. Tuesday, we caught 100 pips, took one trade on Tuesday. Wednesday, we caught 10,500. Thursday was, Thanksgiving, not a lot of holidays, but markets were pretty dead. Thursday and the Friday, we took that GU trade during the live stream, caught 75 pips. So last week, we caught 10,675 pips, went 3-0, didn't take any losses last week. The week before that, we caught 9,805 pips. The week before that, we went 3-1, 75% win rate, caught 20,755. And then the week before that, went 8-1, gives us an 89% win rate, caught 50,392 pips. And that's how we're doing so far this month. How we did last month, just like you see on your screen. But first, every trade has the date, the time the trade was entered, my personal SL, TPs, how many people get into the trade, reactions, TPs getting hit. We recap the day at the end of every day. I just recap the month at the end of every month. So this is how we did last month in October. We went 32 wins, 5 losses. Only took 5 losses October, giving us an 86% win rate for the month. Caught 157,608 pips, 125,674 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal. Again, hit that first link in the description to see all the stuff yourself. Right click right here is going to take you to the beginning of October. I gotta do the recap the day and every day, do recap the week and every week, and literally every Sunday we drop the Sunday chart analysis. And a lot of the stuff we take, we break down the Sunday chart analysis, and of course the trades we take every day, we break down during the London session lives, if not taking them during the London session lives. So that's why I always drop the link literally every single day. But this is how we did last quarter, just like you see on your screen. This is how we did last quarter. So this was July, August, and September combined. July went 34 wins, 3 losses. Let's move this over really quick just to make sure. Yeah, prices just ranging. Nothing we can do about that. So I'm actually going to put EJ up. So we might look for an EJ buy in the next 15 or so. If it can break this resistance level, might look for an EJ buy right here. So I'm actually going to flip it to that. Again, didn't take a buy here because it didn't do the move until an hour ago, 2 hours ago. Wasn't on the charts at that time. But we went 34-3 in July. We took 3 losses, caught 105,389 pips. August we went 45 wins, 7 losses, caught 219,708. This September we took 27 wins, 4 losses, caught 16,634 pips. Ended the quarter 106 wins, 14 losses, giving us an 88% win rate for the quarter. That's all 3 months combined. And we caught a total of 341,731 pips, 323,385 strictly with the members in advanced play signal. Like I said, you click there, it's going to take you to literally July. This is how we did July, 92% win rate. You click here, it takes you to the beginning of July. You check all that stuff out. But yeah, we're going to be looking at EJ right now. We're still looking at the other charts. This is all going on. So we're going to see if we can break this resistance level, hold that support. If we can do that, some more buy setups. Because again, we are still bullish. We failed to break that higher high, but we did not make a lower low. We're respecting the support level. So we're going to see how price reacts to the next level above us. If y'all guys got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at charts, dropping in the chat. We're just patiently waiting right now. We're just patiently waiting. Yeah, I still use that. And I'm testing out some other brokers as well, but I still use that. What are you looking at for XAU USD? PSN, it's the same as yesterday, and it's the same for the Sunday chart analysis. I'm still going to answer your question, but I'm being a little bit tougher on you because I remember you in the live yesterday, but nothing has changed. Like we look at yesterday, we go to the Sunday chart analysis. Let's just walk through what gold's been doing since Sunday. Click, 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 bam. So if you watch the Sunday chart analysis, literally after I dropped this, like the next 15, 30 minutes, price did exactly as we was talking about. Broke past 2006, shot up, almost hit 2020. It hit like 2018, 2019. Did a rejected, and then literally consolidated the rest of the day. Did a retest around 12. Then pushed back up, consolidated all last night. So the game plan is still the same. So we're going to look for buys at 2006, going to 2020, or price could break 2020 and hold that support. We're going to look for buys 2030, 2040. But nothing has changed at all since yesterday. It's literally left off the same place that we started the live at, right? Because this was 3 a.m. We went live yesterday. This is the farthest price we went after I dropped that Sunday chart analysis. And we're literally right back where we left off 3 a.m. the next day. So the game plan is still the same. Just dropped a video the other day, y'all. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure to check it out. There's another trading plan, trading tip video. Make sure to check that out. And this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Make sure to explore the channel while you're on the live stream, because we don't just live stream every day. We post weekly content on the same channel as well. So just, you know how YouTube works. Explore the channel, check it out, look at the playlist. We got videos on almost damn near everything. If I don't got a video for it yet, I just didn't make the video yet. Let's see what talk about the chat, bro. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. Drop in the chat. A few other charts as well, but for the most part, they're all doing the same thing. For the most part. We're going to be looking at EJ and GU. We're going to be looking at US30 gold as well. But these are the ones that have some actual volume right now. Because again, we're flipping back and forth. We see the differences between the charts right now. We're about to see what the price could do for us right here. Is Euro New Zealand still considered ranging? Well, let's take a look at it. I'm gonna answer your question, but let's take a look at it and let me know in the chat what y'all think. So let's take a look at it really quick. All right, so these are 3 cycles prices always going to be in. I don't care what you've seen online. I can literally debunk it right now. These are only 3 cycles prices ever going to be in. That's every time. These are only 3 cycles prices ever going to be in. Obviously, price does 1 or 2 things ultimately, which is goes up or goes down, but price moves and pivots. All right, and if y'all don't understand this stuff, you have to understand this, because again, we make money based on what the chart and our decisions. So you don't know how to read the charts, and learn how to read the charts, because it's gonna make your life so much easier. Especially if you're trying to trade. Like, you're trying to trade. A lot of the reason why people struggle is because they don't put the effort in they know they need to put in. They want to be lazy with it, or they want to try to find shortcuts. But if you actually are legitimately trying to take trading seriously, part-time income, full-time, whatever y'all's goals is with trading, you gotta take it serious. That's what anything in life. But price moves and pivots. Those pivots are lows and highs, right? So we're in an uptrend, those are higher highs, higher lows. If we're in a downtrend, those are lower lows, lower highs. And then if we're in neither one of those, that's what y'all call consolidation, liquidity, sideways market, ranging. So looking at these 3 cycles, let's look at EM. So what do you see with EM? You do not see any lower lows getting made. You don't see any high highs. Right, but when we go on the daily, you kind of see lower lows getting made, but it's also been ranging a lot, like we opened on yesterday's live. So EN is still ranging on the smaller time frame on this support resistance level, as we can literally look at it right here. So yeah, EN is still ranging, just like a lot of these pairs are. Just like US30's been ranging on this level, just like we pulled gold back up. Gold's been is ranging. A lot of these charts have been ranging right now. So again, nothing we can do about that. We don't control the markets. So, when price is ranging, all we have to do is patiently wait for it to break out the ranginess and for volume to pick up. But that's why I'd be so relaxed and chill. Because again, once you truly understand what price is doing and you understand the behaviors of price, and when you ultimately understand you don't control the markets, you're going to be a lot more chill and calm in trading. Because a lot of people, y'all be putting pressure on yourselves and stressing because y'all want price to do this or do that. But once you understand price is going to do what it's going to do, and you just wait for price to show you the things you want to look for, and you take setups off of, you'll be so much more relaxed in trades. You'll be so much more relaxed in trades. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. And shout out to everybody that's clicked that link and is watching the live stream currently. Shout out to everybody in the live right now. Shout out to everybody in the live right now. So as we all know, not everybody joins the lives. Even if they're up, they don't join the lives. But that's also why a lot of people are confused, because again, if you just simply are just waiting for me to tell you when to, whoops, I don't know what I just did. Well, I know what I just did. I just clicked one of my smart keys. Backspace. But let's put back what we was just looking at. We was looking at GU. But like I always say, like I don't post anything for the group chat, free Telegram, the course channel, even in the DMs. Like I'm never just gonna be like, hey, talking about the weather. Everything I post is relevant or important information. So if y'all don't read the stuff, don't watch the stuff, you're missing out on stuff. Especially if you're a member, like y'all definitely are missing out on stuff. You're not watching stuff while we're posting them there. 500 just started. Again, those are joining the stream. We haven't entered anything yet. Looking at possible EJ and GU buy. The price can break these levels, treatment support. I'm also looking at US30. It's kind of just been ranging. Might look for a buy setup, but again, we do got news at 10 o'clock for the USD pairs. And then we got some Australian, New Zealand news later on tonight during Tokyo session. This is the last week of the month. We have the last month of the year starting literally on Friday. Grab the chart. MX, I'm new to the trading world, not sure when there's a break of structure. Well, if you're not sure, watch those videos I just dropped. I just dropped a bunch of videos that breaks down all that stuff. UJ, we can look at UJ. And MX, are you a member? Let me know, because I could be confusing you with someone else. But if you're a member, let me know. If not, that's fine. But again, just like all the other JPY pairs, by other JPY pairs, I mean EJ started to move an hour before the live started. Would have been a nice setup, but it was not on the charts at the time, so nothing we really do about that. But it's actually a lot nastier looking than the other JPY pairs. Right, when we zoom out, we still have some bullish momentum because we respected this major support level right here. But we had a lot of consolidation here, just nasty looking candlesticks here. We had a higher high get made here. Price failed to make a higher high here, failed to break the hold 151.65 as support. Respected as resistance, like we can see right here. Then price tried one more time to hit that level and then made a lower low. Right? And then when it broke below the support level at 148.25, 148.35, rejected back up, respecting as support. But as we can see here, it failed to make a higher high again, but it's still respecting this level as support. So honestly, I do one or two things over here. I'd either look for sales if price breaks back below 148.25, 148.15, or holds that level as a resistance. You could possibly look for sales. I wouldn't really look for buys yet unless it breaks like 149.50. 149.60 just because of what it's looking like. The nearest buy setup would have been right here, but it already did the move. So yeah, we don't chase trades here. You're either going to wait for price to retrace or break the next level. That's what usually is looking like. But again, a lot of these pairs right now are just nasty looking. Nothing really good about that. Had a higher high get made Friday and yesterday. So again, after the higher high comes the higher low. If price fails to break and hold 26.40, 26.45 as support, we could see a retracement and the higher low go down 25.70, 25.75 as far as GU is concerned. And then gold, same thing. You have the higher high get made Friday and Monday, which was yesterday. Hit this resistance level. After the higher high comes the higher low. So we could see a retracement happen today. And the pump happen either after the news or tomorrow. But again, we have Christmas going on right now. Consolidation going on. Not too much we can do right now. But just patiently wait. And then we look at US30. And then we see a lot of just retracements. And what chart was this? Yeah, we see a lot of rejections and stuff going on. So nothing we can do too much about that. Okay, we look at gold. But yeah, it's the same thing. Nothing has changed at all from yesterday. So if you was in yesterday's live stream or you watched the Sunday chart analysis, nothing has changed at all. Right, we still got bullish momentum. And like I just said like 2 minutes ago, we had the higher high get made Friday and yesterday. So after the higher high comes the higher low. So we're going to be looking for buys either around 2004, 2006. Or if price can break 2020, we can look for buys at 2020, going to 2030, 2040. But if we go into the smaller time frame, we can literally see prices just stuck in place. It's just chilling right now. There's nothing we can do about that. We're just patiently waiting for price to do those two things. Let me add another level in gold. I'll do that later. All right, so let's see if we can break this level. We got a new 15 about to start in about 2.5 minutes. I'm going to see if EJ can break that level. He's still kind of just chilling right here as well. We're about to see what this next 15 looks like. US30 rejecting that level. Again, like I said, we had this level of traffic to the left, and this was the highest price point last time we had that bullish uptrend before the rejection and reversal started. So we could repeat of what happened last time happened again, or we can see price try to break those levels and uptrend continue. Right, but again, we're still looking for buys until price shows us otherwise. But we're also not just jumping into buys just because we're bullish or jumping into sells just because we're bearish. We're still waiting for confirmations always. Yeah, guys, got any questions? Drop in the chat. When looking at the charts, drop in the chat. We're about to see what this next 15 looks like. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all should see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all's screen. Instagram is playmaker_way. TikTok is _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Also, like I said, you want to see what's going on a daily basis. Story-wise, I post my story every day. You can see the screenshot of the position we took last night and yesterday on my story, as well as the posts. Check out the posts. There's a lot of content everywhere. I post free gaming content every day. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure to check that stuff out. And if y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram. I respond to all messages. We're about to see what this next 15 looks like. I'm going to see what this is. Yeah, G is still just doing what it's doing. So I'm going to just set up this. And that's why I do, especially during the slow periods, like the past couple of months, I just been setting a bunch of alerts because again, prices consolidates literally for hours. I don't know about y'all, but again, like you see a lot of videos online. It's not like they're not staring at the charts all day. Like I'm literally only on my computer when I'm recording content for y'all in meetings, in one-on-one sessions with the members, or when I'm like updating my levels and stuff like that. If I'm not doing any of the above that I stated, I'm not on the charts. I'm either on my phone or MT4 MT5. Once I'm early on the charts is when I'm doing all that stuff. So it's not really like you're just scanning all day waiting for setups. You can set alerts, check them periodically. Even when you're in trades, you don't have to stare at your computer, be on your computer the whole time you're in a trade. That's just not how it works. And for some reason, I don't know why I clicked that. It might have said US oil. I could have sworn it said oil, but it might have said US. No, it might have said US oil. Let me look up oil. Yeah, it did say oil. I don't know why I typed in US30. So oil rejected the level. And again, we just got a lot of ranges going on even with oil. We got a clear downtrend going down for a minute. All right, we got consolidation here. We saw lower low, consolidation here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Failed to make a lower low. Tried again, failed again. Right. So again, we took a lot of this low volume, price struggling to break these levels when we see and the momentum to continue. So all we can really do about that is just patiently wait. That's all we can really do about that. It looks like US30 is going to try to reattempt to push back up. So we're going to see what that's talking about as well. Like I said, you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. But we're looking at EJ right now for a possible buy setup. This is the initial one because it started to move like an hour before we went live. We're going to see if we can catch this next move, if it can hold that level. We're going to wait to see if it can hold that level. This would have been a nice move here. This would have been like a nice 60-pip move right there. We're still watching GU and EU as well. Make sure to hit that like button too, y'all. And again, this is why we're waiting to see if we can hold the low by support. Because not only did it, of course, yesterday reject this low resistance, but we literally see in real time price reacting to this low as resistance. We literally see this happening in real time. So this is like why we follow these rules and stick to these rules. And I don't really understand how support resistance works, but things like that. I do got a bunch of videos breaking that stuff down as well. I'm gonna drop a couple in the chat also. Those who join this trade are not into this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Hit that join the free center free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and check that out. That first link and check that out. And Max, I'm gonna answer your question, but you ain't answered mine, bro. I asked you like earlier. I said, are you a member or not? Because I was just talking to someone that got a similar name to you on Telegram. I'm trying to see if if you're the same person or if I'm mixing you up with someone. I'm just answering your question, but let me know because I want to know because everybody's got different names or different things. So I'm trying to like connect the dots. I still want to answer your question, but answer mine. I asked a question, answer mine too. You know what I'm saying? But give me 1 second. I gotta find another quick. All right, so the video I just dropped, it breaks down basically how support resistance supply demand works. I also got a couple of videos breaking down how to find easy support resistance levels. I'm trying to find that video in particular. Where is it? I've been posting so much I can't even find it right now. That is what the playlist are for. I want to say it was this one. I think it was this one right here. Okay, that's a nice. So it's still respecting this level of support, which is a good sign. That new 5-minute better start in a couple minutes. Yeah, you are. Okay. Okay, so the reason why I was asking to confirm it, because again, I'm still going to answer your questions, but if you're in the advanced play signal in the course channel, it's gonna be a little bit tougher on you because you have a lot of you got a lot of information right at your fingertips. The first thing I was talking about, you were saying you was new to trading, so not sure where there's a break of structure yet. So what you need to do is you need to watch those. Well, you just came back in, so you need to watch this video right here. And this is for everyone, right? So you don't understand the signs of the trend continuing, how to identify the trend in general, or the trend reversing, or like he was saying, break the structure. This video breaks down all that stuff. So watch this video. That's literally the name of the video. I literally have that in the chat right now. And then you need to watch this video as well. But again, if you don't understand, that's the person you gotta understand. You gotta understand how the charts work. I tell people all the time, a lot of people don't like when I say this, but before you start trading, like if anyone's trying to trade, I always tell them, like, before you even open up a live account, you need to just focus on learning how to read the charts. That's the first thing you gotta understand. And I'm telling y'all, once y'all learn how to read the charts instead of trying to learn as you go, not only are you gonna make a lot less mistakes, you're gonna save yourself a lot more money from potentially getting lost, but you're also gonna be a lot less stress while in trades. You get what I'm saying? Let me see. What you're saying? How do you choose your SL for EN? So if I'm looking for a buy on support, looking for solid resistance, it's pretty simple. We can look at the EN. So SL is right above the resistance level, because again, where your TP and SL is, it needs to be strategically placed. Where if the SL gets hit, that means price hit a certain level where you're most likely wrong. That is your sign to exit the position. Right, so we look to the left here, we can clearly see that when price was on this level treating as support, this is the highest and most aggressive the bounces were, right? Obviously, we're not going to put our stop loss all the way up here because we still want to have a decent risk reward. We're not trying to avoid stop loss getting hit. That's not the goal. A lot of people want their stop loss to be avoided, which is not the point of the stop loss. The stop loss is literally, it's in the name, stop the loss. A lot of people, if the stop loss is close to getting hit, what they'll do is they'll extend the stop loss or keep holding in hopes of price pushing back in their favor, when that's not what the stop loss is meant for at all. The stop loss is supposed to be strategically placed where a price hits that level, breaks that level, you're most likely wrong, and that's the level where if price breaks that level, it's most likely going to go the opposite direction. All right, so we see right here, our stop loss is right here. All right, and we can see that price was to break this level here, which look right here, support resistance level. If price was to break this level, was most likely going to see price do this, price do one of these numbers, or when we took the EN sell last week, this was a sell we took with the members last week. Look at this, the same level. I literally just saw what I did. I just marked off my stop loss. We literally see the same level that I had my stop loss marked off at was the same level when we took the sell last week. That EN failed to break and treat as resistance. Go further along down the lines, price still having a similar reaction, but then we see here Price broke this level, started trading as resistance. Right, then now it's trading this level as support. And then even when price rejected that level, came back up before we entered. This is what we was looking at during the London session live yesterday. You see the same exact level price rejected and push back down below. Right, so that's why I put my stop loss right there. And those that aren't members, I'd rewind and listen to that a few times. I usually don't talk about that stuff on the live streams, but I also know that not everybody watches the lives. So if you're watching the lives, hey, you just got some extra game. They usually only go over with the members during the live stream. But, and Max, make sure to watch if you didn't, unless you joined over, even if you joined over the weekend, you still need to do it regardless. Make sure to watch the past lives. Like, go over all that stuff and more during the New York live streams with the members. So make sure to oops. So make sure to whoops. Well, that's showing TB2 just got hit, but let me scroll back up because the trade is still active technically, so I don't want y'all to see all that stuff, right? But if you watch last week's live, this is the GU setup for Friday. Again, we entered during the Friday live stream, all that good stuff. But if you watch the lives from last week or even the lives from last month, the week before that, we go over a lot of that stuff. We go super more in depth on the candlesticks because later we break down the candlesticks, what they're doing in real, like we do with these live streams here. But of course, we go a little bit more in depth and detail, and there's a little bit more interactive because most people in there are asking questions and stuff like that. Not that y'all don't ask questions, but it wasn't until recently that we've had a lot more active people in the London session chats, right? Like those that have been here for a while, you already know what I'm talking about. But the Advanced Play Signal Room, just like every Sunday, every day during New York session, we drop the New York price watch list. It was basically like the Sunday chart analysis, but we do it every day, going over, just updating what's going on. We go over trades we took during Tokyo session. We're taking trades during Tokyo session because Tokyo session is exclusively with the members. We did take a trade last week during Tokyo session. It was this EN setup right here, the one we was just talking about. Matter of fact, not this one, it was this one right here. Nice 1 to 3, almost 1 to 4 risk reward. Same concept. But yeah, so we break down the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, possible setups going into New York, and then we have exclusive live streams during New York news events. Speaking of which, I need to see what days we're going to go live this week. But make sure to watch that stuff. Again, if y'all join the Advanced Play Signal Room, the course channel, one-on-one sessions, whenever y'all join, don't just sit there and wait for, if it's a one-on-one session, don't just sit there waiting for our next session. Because when you have the one-on-one session, you have access to the Advanced Play Signal as well as the student member group chat. So explore the channel. There's over 500, well, almost 500 videos of daily chart analysis, weekly live streams. And then again, as I can see here, like I walk y'all through the trades, I explain what's going on this photo loads, what's going on with the trades. There's so much information in here, especially on the weekends. Like I really say almost every single weekend. Look, the markets are only closed for one day on Saturday. It opens back up halfway through Sunday, right? So you literally have one day where markets aren't doing anything. So are you really going to waste that entire one day? And the half day on Friday, half day on Sunday, and not do anything, you know what I'm saying? So definitely explore the channel, watch the content, read the stuff, join the group chat, look at the questions asked in the group chat, all that stuff. Explore the channels. Don't just sit there waiting for things. That's going to help you out as well. And it's literally just repetition. It's literally just repetition. Like I say it all the time. I made a post on Instagram and TikTok the other day too talking about it. Let me see if I can find that post. I'm not gonna put it up on the screen, but Instagram and TikTok, but y'all can't see that. Let me put it back on the screen. But if you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you already know what I'm talking about. I made a post the other day on Instagram and TikTok. Let me see if I can find it. What I said. Last night I made a post saying there's no coincidences in the markets. Let me see. Where is it? I might have not posted that one. I might have not posted. I could have sworn But it might be in the vault still, so you might be seeing it coming soon. Again, we're waiting for EJ to stop trees low as resistance, tree as support. If it can do so, we can look for a buy setup there. Same thing with GU. Again, went for this buy on Friday. And then last Sunday, price went as projected. And then we can see here after retest, price failed to hold it as support. Second attempt, price failed to hold as support. So we're waiting to see if price can break up and hold that support. Because again, when enter buys off support, sells off resistance. Can you turn the music down a little bit? It's hard to hear my voice, so I can turn it down. And you good in that, so I ain't tripping. Already said that. I'm assuming that's a typo, but it's WAYE. But I'm assuming it's a typo because I even had to turn all the correct. Well, my phone now knows how to spell my name, but before my phone was my phone, and iCloud does the stuff iCloud does, I had to like always autocorrect my name as well. But no, I got wicked out of the EM position. I got wicked out the first time price rejected, and then last night when the price pushed back down, I re-entered and I wicked out again. So I'm not in it right now. I took 2 positions on it and I got wicked out. Anyway, also there's 0 news tomorrow. Will that affect the trade? I mean, news 80-90% of the time will affect whatever pairs or pairs that usually get affected when the news pops up. I can't say 100% because again, not every news event does something crazy and wild. That's another thing you'll notice as well when you watch the lives on the channel. Not every news event we go live for when we see those violent candlesticks like we see, in like the major news events. We're not going to always see. Let me try to find a good example, like a violent candlestick like this on a news day, or US30 doesn't have that many, or like one like this. Why does it look like NAS had a lot bigger burst? We'll go on NAS100 as well. But you're not gonna always see like huge bursts on those candlesticks with the news days, right? Like we look at like this one, you're not gonna always see a huge pump like that, or like this. You're not gonna always see that. So I can't just definitely say yes, it will affect the markets, but 8 times, 9 times out of 10, high impact news does something to the markets. And if you're in a trade, it's going to affect your trade. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't exactly know how news works or how to trade news, I got a video on my channel, of course, breaking that down. Well, not even a video, I have multiple videos on my channel breaking that stuff down. Let me try to find the most recent one I made. Let me try to find that video. Here it is, right here. US30. I mean, it's like I said earlier, it's still respecting that support. I mean, you can see it right here. Still respecting level of support. Still looking for buy setups. No problem, Leah. I got you. I mean, this is why I tell people all the time. Right? we go back into the free signal room. Well, first, let's go into the advanced place signal room. We're going to scroll down a little bit. I'm going to try to be careful and not show the act. Well, actually, let me move it over because I feel like I'm going to do it on accident. So let me scroll back down to the actual signal. Oh, and literally MX, I did do it. Like I said, I do it almost every weekend. This was literally that Friday. I said, members, make sure to go through the pin messages, watch this week as well as the past lives. Also post a few new videos on the YouTube channel. So unless you ain't read that message, I literally said it before the weekend started to do that stuff. But again, I just be extra hard on the members and students because again, y'all have like all this stuff at y'all's disposal. And I can't tell you how many times people join and don't watch any of the shit I post. Right. But so I posted a signal yesterday, and in the New York price watch list, I broke down what was going on in EN as well as the other charts. And then also I posted the screenshot. And were you the one that messaged me on Telegram last night? Were you the one that messaged me on Telegram last night asking me about the EN position? Let me know as well, because if you were, I also sent you screenshots personally because there was someone else asking about EN last night as well. I don't know if it was you, but it could have been you. But literally, I sent the screenshot as well saying price has been ranging all day. I've been showing all that, right? So now we're about to tie this together with the disclaimer that I post literally every time before I post the first signal in the free signal and free Telegram. So give me 1 second. Right. So now we're back to the free signal and free Telegram. So this is the disclaimer I post every day before I post the first free signal or the free signal in the free Telegram, right? This is the disclaimer I post. Right, I'm not gonna go through all of it because that's y'all's job. But right here, it says when a TP is hit, it'll either reject or break through. So keep an eye on your charts. Right, and also the one above it, once it's bullish on you, profits never years until you move SR profit or close to trade. And then of course this one right here, please use proper risk and do not over leverage. Every trade is not guaranteed to get all the way to the final TP on their favor. So again, also, if you would have watched last week's lives, again, I'm just being hard on you because, again, you're a member. You decided to invest in yourself, so I'm trying to force y'all to not waste y'all's money on y'all's investments, right? But if y'all would have watched last week's lives, I went over this kind of as well in those lives, right? But there's certain things, even if you don't understand how to identify the trend, which I dropped a couple videos during this live stream how to do so, even if you don't know how to do all that stuff, there's a few things like common sense, right? So again, if we look at price right here, 15-minute time frame, even if you go into 5-minute time frame, even if you go into the 1 hour time frame, you see the same shit for the most part, which is what price is ranging. It's not doing nice moves like this, nice pumps to the downside. It's not doing, a nice pump to the upside like GU last week. It's not doing push like this. You know what I'm saying? When I see pumps like this happen, when I see a pump like this happen, when I see a drop like this happen, like this happen. So when we're not seeing volume in the markets, when we're seeing price consolidate and range like this, that is telling you, like I said in that screenshot, that price is ranging, but that price is also struggling to break that next level and push further into our direction. So the price is ranging literally all day. When we took this trade, we was bouncing back and forth for a few hours before we hit the first TP, before we hit the second TP. So when price does that and then ranges and hits a TP, go on the charts, right? And price is showing you that it's struggling to make a lower low in this case, right? And showing you're struggling to push to the downside. We're not seeing any big pumps like this. We're seeing small candlesticks. We're seeing a bunch of wicks. That's showing you that price is struggling to push to the downside, and it could either reject back up like it did here, like it did here, or like it did last night. So again, when you don't know how to read the charts, or you just say you don't fully understand how to read the charts, the last thing you want to do is what a lot of people do is gamble, cross your fingers, whatever the case may be, right? So if you don't understand fully what price is doing, there's nothing wrong with moving SL in profit or closing the trade once you're up, especially when we've been ranging for hours or in drawdown for hours. You get what I'm saying? But if you didn't close, like I always say, hold SL TP. I mean, hold trade to SL TP gets hit. Because again, going back into the disclaimer, what's the last thing it said? I recommend risking 1 to 5% of your account per trade. So if you're literally risking 1 to 5% of your account per trade, you literally would have to lose 20 to 100 trades in a row to blow your account. So when we put that on top of what we just talked about, on top of going for 1 or 2, 1 or 3 minimum risk reward setups, even if you lose this trade or even if you didn't get wicked out, it's not going to blow your account, and it literally just takes the next trade to go your way to cancel out this loss. But again, this is why I always update y'all what's going on with screenshots and videos, especially the members, so y'all know what to do accordingly. But the last thing you want to do is, especially if you're not prepared for the worst case and best case scenario, is just to hold a trade just in hopes, not really understanding or have a justifiable reason why you're holding the trade. But let me see what else we're talking about here. But yeah, so I took 2 positions on it, and I got wicked out both times. I took the first position when TB2 got hit, got wicked out, and then last night, again, price hit that level, treated as resistance, dropped back down, almost hit TP3, got wicked out. Once price, failed to drop back down, got wicked out. So yeah, as far as right now, I'm not in any trades. Like I said, EJ for possible buy. And as you can see, price still got to break this level, it's resistance still, and you can literally see how it tapped this level and rejected. Exactly why we trade off these levels. And we're also looking at a possible GU buy if price can break and hold this level as support. Then we're also looking at gold. We got some work to do. US30 too. US30 is just raining. Again, we do have news later on today, so we'll see if that's going to help wake price up. Yeah, but where the screenshots? Screenshots of what? I sent you. If you're the one that was messaging me about Ian last night, I sent you a screenshot of what the charts were looking at in real time, and then I also sent screenshots and best case scenario yesterday on why we was ranging and hugging the level. What was going on with Ian? I don't know if those are the screenshots you're talking about. Why do you think US30 is still long? It needs to do a really good retracement. Well, look at the words you're saying. Retracement. Does a retracement mean that it's no longer long? Like if we're in an uptrend bullish or if we're long, does a retracement mean it's no longer long? Or if we're in a downtrend bearish, does a retracement mean that we're no longer bearish? It's literally what it means. It's just a retracement. And I say this all the time. A lot of y'all are focused on trying to catch reversals instead of catching the actual move, right? You want to go for higher highs and lower lows. You don't want to try to just catch every pip in the market or try to predict the reversal. So I'm not going for a sell until price shows me that we're no longer in the uptrend. Because what if I used that logic last week, right? What if I would have used that logic last week? So let's delete these yellow lines, right? So let's rewind. Let's go to last week. This was Wednesday last week. This was Tuesday. This was Monday. This was Friday last week. So let's zoom out. So right here, price did a huge move to the upside. And this was also a strong support resistance level right here. Let me put this up so people know what I'm talking about. This is also a strong support resistance level right here. Did I go for sells here because price was due for a huge retracement? No. Now, even though price was stuck here, and matter of fact, let's go to NAS100. We're going to go to NAS100 because we actually took a NAS trade on that same level. Right. Now the levels are a little bit off right here because I update the levels every week. But we're gonna go just rewind right here. Right, so this is that NAS buy was taking. Very similar to what US30 was looking like in that example I'm showing you, right? This was last week. Again, this was that Tuesday, Wednesday, all that good stuff. We see the same thing right here on US30. So again, if I was to use that logic and just because it was due for a retracement, I try to go for a retracement, what would have happened? I would have got fucked up. What happened? Did the price go down more or did it go up more? I think we can all agree that it continued to go up. Why? Because again, we had bullish momentum. We're in an uptrend, just like it's in the name, uptrend. We're trending upwards. So our price is going up 60, 70, 80, 90% of the time. Why am I looking for a 10, 20, 30% chance on top of it being a smaller chance and likelihood of it going that direction? You can clearly see that the moves down are way smaller than the moves up. Just like when it was in a downtrend, the moves up were way smaller than the moves down. So why would I go for that instead of waiting for the actual big move and with the flow of price? You get what I'm saying? So again, we don't see any lower lows getting made. For me to look for sells, we need to be in a downtrend, and we need to see lower lows getting made. We do not see any lower lows getting made. We see, in fact, the opposite, which is higher highs, right? So I would use that same logic last week. I would have got fucked up here. If I used the same logic here, I would have got fucked up there, right? We did the same thing with NAS100 last week. We was going for buys here. Price was stuck at this level literally all week. But did we go for sells? No. It just wasn't enough volume that week for it to break that level, right? So I can pull the signal up as well. Okay, my thing is charging. So let's pull up the signal really quick. What day is this? This was the 16th. So let me scroll to the 16th. This is an old trade. I don't need anybody taking this trade. This is an old trade. All right. I don't need nobody DMing me talking about, oh, you posted a NAS signal and blah, blah, blah. All right. Nobody take this trade. So this was the NAS trade we took. I called last week. It's the 16th. We go to this date. This was Thursday, November 16th, going to Friday. So we went for this buy here. We hit TP1. I sent a screenshot letting me know what's going on. I was like, SPX to the middle of the zone. NAS is still ranging on the daily level. Blah, 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 blah. Sent the screenshot showing them what's going on. I was like, this is what NAS and SPX are doing currently. This is an old signal, right? And then TP2 got hit. I said NAS is back at TP2. And then I dropped the New York price watch list, basically going over what's going on with NAS and the indices, right? So this was Friday, the 17th. I was like, SPX and gold rejected daily level. NAS is still ranging on the support level. EJ went as projected. US30, blah, blah, blah. This is NAS100 right here. Members, you can look at all these photos yourself. And then TP3 got hit. Again, we see that wick. We caught that wick up, catching the higher high in real time. Blah, blah, blah. And then after that, of course, this is how Friday ended. It hit TP3, rejected. Now, what happened Monday? Monday, price did retracement, rallied up, and then exploded and went exactly as projected. Now, did I hold this trade over the weekend? No. But what do I do know? I know that my stop loss did not get hit and that it went as projected. So what would have happened if I went for a sell here? I would have got fucked up, right? And we look at the TPs, this was the move we was looking for, but again, there wasn't no volume that week for it to do that, right? So the final TP I had on NAS100 was 59.40, which was right here. So if there was volume, or if I would have held over the weekend, not only would all the TPs got hit, but I would have caught the entire move that price was doing for the day by following the flow of price. So that's why I don't go for reversal. That's why I always tell you not to go for reversal. Price is always going to show you what it's trying to do. Instead of trying to guess beat price to the chase, just wait for price to show you what it's trying to do. So that's why I'm looking for buys as of now on US30. Again, I'm not in buys. I'm still waiting for my confirmations. And I went over all the possibilities with US30 up and down in the Sunday chart analysis. So if you haven't watched the Sunday chart analysis, Jay, hit that first link in the description. Watch the Sunday chart analysis. But yeah, that's why I'm looking for buys right now. Let me see what else you're talking about. And now MX, no, you good, MX. Like I said, I'm always harder on the numbers. That's just how I am. All right, cool. But yeah, as you can see, we've been on live for over an hour, and Price has literally just been doing the same stuff on this live stream. So again, it's not me just, oh, I'm not taking trades. It's not me just, goofing off. We literally see US30 has been hugging this level the entire time we've been live. We literally seen EJ slowly push up, reject this level. Again, not no entry we can take. GU, same thing. So we just got to patiently wait for them to kick in. We do got a couple of news events later on today. And we could see something happen within the next hour as well. But yeah, again, like I'm going to say it every single day. I don't care if y'all get tired of it. I'm just going to say it every single day. This is the slow part of the year. This is exactly how it was last year this time. This is how it is every year around this time. There's a lot of reasons for it. But even during the slow times, there are still some decent setups. But we did just have a huge holiday happen last week as well. And like I always say, even in the Sunday chart analysis, Mondays and Tuesdays are the slowest days of the week. Things start to pick up on Wednesdays. And on Fridays, usually we have the smoothest moves and most volume in the markets. All right, y'all want to contact me directly? You can DM me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Post daily on both pages. Make sure that first thing description, join a free signal, free Telegram. If you haven't watched my most recent video, make sure to check that out. But also check out my other content. We got a bunch of videos going over a bunch of different things, from trading plans, tons of trade breakdowns, trade tip videos, trading psychology videos, videos on how to read the charts or resistance, candlesticks. I got videos on almost damn near everything. So make sure to check that out. But US30 is still holding level support, as you can see. EN looks like it's going to try to reattempt to break back below that level. G looks like it's going to try to reattempt to break back above that level as well. We see what goes up to. Which one was I looking at? I'm trying to remember which one I was looking at. I got some. I was looking at this one. Yeah, we just see balls that are just solid. There's nothing we can really do too much about that, y'all. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. And subscribe yet. Make sure to subscribe and catch up to the chat. See what y'all talking about. We're gonna be back at the same time tomorrow. London session. There's my alert. Let's see what he's talking about. All right, so we're gonna see what you can break that level. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow. London session. As team members, you already know, in a couple hours on the New York price watch list. Also going to figure out what days we're going to be live this week. Still news on Wednesday. News on Thursday. So we're gonna go live Thursday for sure. So now I'm gonna figure out if we're gonna go live Thursday and Friday, or we're gonna go live Wednesday and Thursday. But we're gonna go live Thursday for sure. It's Friday. Got a few Feds speaking on Friday as well. Yeah, we're gonna see what things pick up today. As far as today's news events, at 10 a.m. we got USD news. At 7:30, 8 o'clock later on tonight, Tokyo session on the markets reopen. We got Australian and New Zealand news. But again, we're waiting to see if GU can hold that level of support. We're seeing if BJ can break that level, hold that support as well. US30 is kind of holding this level, but it's kind of just been random here. It's been very weak, but it has been respected for support, so we're just going for volume. And the gold, same thing, it's just chilling like all last night. So we don't really do too much about that.